Should we now begin feeling bad for Blake Lively because she appeared at her Simple Favor 2 premiere, and people are noting that she seems increasingly uncomfortable and anxious, and maybe it really is just a lot for her to deal with. When Anna Kendrick was asked about Blake Lively on the red carpet, she was a bit pissed with Blake again.
Oh, we're talking about you.
Just, oh, you know. So Marcos, who's another TikToker who essentially got his video banned.
Blake Lively, once beloved for It Ends With Us, now faces a courtroom drama worthy of Hollywood. She's seeking to dismiss Justin Baldwin's staggering $400 million defamation lawsuit, a legal battle that has shocked many. The case's twists and turns rival any on-screen plot, leaving fans and critics captivated.
Justin Baldwin's lawyers have now leaked the official footage of her alleged sexual harassment, and I now need this to go to trial. So the story goes, essentially, he says she didn't even read the book before signing on to the project. Then she read the book and kind of became consumed with it and wanted to basically introduce her own lines and wanted to become a part of the project and rework the script. So she submitted to him her ideas for how to rework the script, and apparently he gave her feedback, essentially saying, like, you know, I really love how passionate you are about this project.
This legal tussle has not only spotlighted Bellani and his production company Wayfarer Studios, but has also drawn in conservative commentator Candace Owens, who has been anything but silent on the matter, with allegations of misconduct, countersuits, and public spats. This real-life drama offers a feast of intrigue, scandal, and a touch of the absurd.
So they wrote in the last paragraph, late last night, which was what I said, I tweeted this, late last night while we all slept, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds filed a protective order. The guilty as sin couple is asking a judge to protect from the public some confidential documents and names that will be gathered in the discovery process. And then after they put my tweet, they write, predictably, the media outlets picked up the same narrative.
The saga began in December 2024 when Blake Lively filed a complaint with the California Civil Rights Department, accusing Justin Bellani of misconduct during It Ends With Us production. According to the New York Times, Bellani allegedly hired a PR crisis team to silence Lively after she confronted him. Subpoenaed documents reportedly revealed a coordinated effort to discredit her through both traditional and social media, escalating the legal battle.
Narrator, she did not listen. She did not take my advice at all. I said that having read through Blake Lively's complaints, that it was evident to me that she was likely under the influence when she filed her complaint. Not under the influence of drugs, not under the influence of alcohol, but of the influence of proximity to Taylor Swift. Maybe one Eras tour too many had been attended by her and Ryan, and they were just feeling like they were Taylor Swift. I just recognized her brand of feminism.
In a swift and expected countermove, Justin Baldwin filed a $400 million defamation lawsuit against Blake Lively, her husband Ryan Reynolds, and publicist Leslie Sloan. He accused them of orchestrating a smear campaign to damage his reputation and seize control of the film, portraying Lively as manipulative, deflecting scrutiny from her alleged misjudgments by positioning herself as a victim.
Mark my words, take it to the bank. This is what's going to happen. She is going to ruin the life and the career of Isabella Ferrer. That's what I think. Isabella Ferrer is going down. Okay, Isabella Ferrer thought that Blake Lively was her friend. She thought that Blake Lively was doing stuff because she wanted to be her big sister. She was styling her, took her to the Deadpool premiere. We talked about this strategy of just routine love bombing that her and Ryan Reynolds engage in.
Candace Owens, the conservative commentator known for her unfiltered opinions, found herself unexpectedly mentioned in legal documents, a development she addressed with characteristic candor on her platforms. In a video titled "They Finally Mentioned Me" in the Blake Lively lawsuit, she expressed bewilderment over being dragged into the fray, stating she was simply telling the truth and would not back down.
This TikToker, Marcos, who runs the Be Better company, actually was team Blake Lively when this all began, and then did this crazy thing called reading Justin Baldwin's countersuit and was like, listen, I know this is going to sound crazy, but everything that I'm reading here points to the fact that Blake Lively manipulated her audiences and lied to her audiences. And like, I'm kind of shocked as someone who fully believed her. And he did He's just basically as psychotic as
Candace Owens' involvement stems from her commentary on the Lively-Bnay dispute, where she sided with Bnay, criticizing Lively's allegations as part of a broader issue of false accusations in the Me Too era. Her outspoken stance and large following amplified public discourse on the case, frustrating Lively. Lively's legal team cited Owens' commentary as part of the alleged smear campaign against her, a move Owens dismissed as an attempt to silence dissenting voices.
Now for the moment you've all been waiting for. So my source has told me that Lively's legal team is allegedly attempting to amend their filing and add Jenny Slate as a plaintiff to the lawsuit. But Jenny Slate allegedly does not want to be involved in this mess at all. And if she rejects their offer to be made an actual plaintiff in the case, which seems likely, they're likely going to subpoena her anyway and just include her testimony or her as evidence because she allegedly has had some very bad experiences.
The legal battle took another turn when Lively's attorneys filed a motion to dismiss Baldoni's lawsuit, calling it a vengeful and baseless attempt to misuse the legal system. They argued the lawsuit was a retaliatory tactic meant to intimidate and silence Lively after her misconduct allegations, citing California's Civil Code Section 47(1) enacted in 2023 to protect individuals from retaliatory defamation lawsuits. They asserted her statements were legally protected and Baldoni's lawsuit was an abuse of the judicial process.
the point that she's now using her. And Isabella Herrera, let me tell you, you better lawyer up
Hi, I'm Saul Goodman. Did you know that you have rights?
quickly, because you got, okay? She didn't love you like a little sister. She was going after a movie. And then I found this clip circulating on the internet of Isabella Ferreira at the London premiere of It Ends With Us being asked about her relationship with Blake Lively. Take a listen.
What was it like working with Blake? Has she given you any kind of advice?
I love her. She's the best. She's given me so much advice.
Baldoni's legal team remained steadfast with his attorney, Brian Fredman, condemning Lively's dismissal attempt as an abuse of the legal system. Fredman called Lively's claims fantastical, insisting they would be disproved with evidence. He also criticized Ryan Reynolds for seeking to dismiss a parallel defamation suit against him, accusing the couple of evading accountability despite their involvement as legal proceedings continued. Lively and Reynolds announced they would not attend the 2025 Met Gala, an event they co-chaired in 2022, their decision to skip the high-profile event fueled speculation that the ongoing legal battles were taking a personal toll, leading them to retreat from the public eye.
And then, as soon as Blake Lively filed her complaint, Liz Plank was out. Instantly said she quit, a show of support and solidarity with Blake after everything dropped.
Wakanda forever.
And particularly, there was this TikToker, Steph with the Deets, who had showed that perhaps the reason that motivated her to get on the side of Blake Lively without actually looking into anything, or at least speaking to her co-host and hearing his side of things, may have been what we have discovered since, a repeat sort of Ryan Reynolds cycle.
Public opinion remained divided, with Lively's supporters seeing her as a brave figure challenging misconduct in Hollywood, while critics backed by voices like Owens viewed her claims as part of a troubling trend of false accusations. The involvement of high-profile figures and media outlets kept the case in the spotlight, with every twist intensely debated across platforms.
Blake Lively is definitely not everyone's favorite person right now, but that will not stop her friends from throwing her a birthday bash, it seems. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are hosting Blake Lively's birthday bash in Rhode Island. On Saturday, TMZ had gotten photos of Taylor and Travis at the Rhode Island mansion. But it turns out it is not just a romantic getaway for the two, they are going to be throwing a birthday bash. Because later in the day, the birthday girl, Blake, showed up with her husband, Ryan Reynolds. And they were seen smooching outside the house.
In an effort to strengthen his position, Bellani filed a lawsuit against his former publicist, Stephanie Jones, accusing her of leaking private text messages that allegedly ignited the legal conflict with Lively. Bellani claimed Jones violated client confidentiality, causing him significant personal and professional harm. This lawsuit added another layer of complexity to an already convoluted legal saga, exposing the intricate web of relationships fueling the dispute. As the battle continued, the entertainment industry watched closely, aware that the case's outcome could have lasting implications. The allegations and counter-allegations highlighted the challenges of maintaining personal and professional boundaries in Hollywood, where power dynamics and public perception constantly shift. Lively's defense invoked California's Civil Code Section 47(1), drawing attention to legal protections for individuals speaking out against misconduct, potentially setting a precedent. Meanwhile, Candace Owens leveraged the situation to criticize the #MeToo movement, arguing its excesses. Her commentary kept her audience engaged, ensuring her perspective remained central to the broader debate.